Yo, what up, what up? Mic check, 1, 2, 3, freestyle motherfucking Steve. Coming back with it again. What's up, guys? Haven't done one of these for a while. So we are going to do a maiden flight of the Attop, the Sky Dreamer. You'll see my last unboxing I did of this. I had this for about a whole year now and never got into it. So what I'm going to do first is just explain the transmitter. So this is the your transmitter right here. It's a little bigger than the little transmitters, nice, what do they call these, hobby grade transmitter, and everything's pretty much the same as all your other typical transmitters. You got your speed button on the left side. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we got a 40, 70, and 100% rates. You got your left and right yaw trim, your forward and backward, your forward and backward. What is that trim? Actually, I don't even think that's anything. Look, the button's stuck. So, well, we got your left and right trim, and then you got your sideward flight left and right trim. Well, your yaw trim, your left and right trim, your forward and your, let's see, your yaw trim, your left and right trim, and your forward and backward trim. And this is your directional stick, forward, backward, left, right. And your flips are done by pressing in the stick, so you could kind of press in under there if you see it. You could kind of press in, like, see how it clicks? You press it and click, and then it'll beep, and you do the normal movement for a flip. If you want to flip forward, you'll press up. Backwards, you'll press down, or back, left, right, and then locking route is headless. So that's pretty much it. With that said, let's go ahead and get her going. So we're gonna start on 40% lowest rate, So I'm gonna try to go through this quick, and not quick, but till LVC. So it'll be about a 7, 8, 9 minute flight, but hopefully I can show you guys everything. And and also, you do bind normally up and down, but to recalibrate, you go left stick left and downward, and right stick down right and downward. And you guys probably can't see it, but if you can see the lights flashing there, that was because I recalibrated, and then you put it back. I'll have to probably recalibrate again. Let's see. Okay, so we should be good. So let's start off in beginner rate. So this is the pitch in beginner rate. It accelerates really, it ascends really quick, so that's beginner rate pitch. It's kind of nice. I like it. It seems to have pretty good, well, when there's no wind, it's nice. I've tried it, one other time before I actually did this, but this is the first official maiden flight, and it was windy, and it seemed to kind of, sort of do okay. But I guess for what it is, it's really light. It's a really light quadcopter. So there's your forward and backward. Let's go ahead and see what the. So there's so it is. It's definitely a 40% rate. It takes a minute to accelerate, but once it gets in there, it moves a little bit. But it is your lowest rate, so it's generally slower than not. So let's go ahead and see the yaw. So here's the left yaw. So that's left yaw. So it's fairly slow. Really slow. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the right yaw now. So there's a right yaw. I don't know if you guys can see that. So yeah, it's definitely definitely the lowest rate is definitely. Let's go ahead and get the yaw again. So I don't know if it's drifting on me, so I probably need some trim, but that's okay. So that's to that side. Now let's go ahead and do the yaw to the other side. So okay, so that's the lowest rate. Let's go ahead and go to the next rate. So now we're gonna go. So now 2 beeps. Now we're in So now we're in 70%. So 70% rate kind of moves a little more. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's definitely, you can kind of see the difference from 40 to 70. So let's go ahead and you know, so look at the side to side is definitely more responsive, you know, so it's definitely quicker. So let's see the yaw. So let's it needs to be a little bit of trim because it's drifting way to the, I don't know why it's drifting so much to the right like that. I don't, even after putting leftward trim, I'm still, look, okay, that's good. I had to put a lot of trim on it, but nevertheless, okay, maybe something like that. So this is 70% yaw. So 70% yaw is definitely faster than 40% yaw. So that's to that side. Let's go to the other side. Okay, so that's to that side. So let's go the opposite way. So, but as you can see, 70% yaw is definitely 70% rate is faster than 40% rate. That's for sure. You know, just the way it's taken off. It's smooth flying quadcopter. To me, it feels light in the air though. I don't know why. Maybe because it is light. You know, it moves. It's fast for what it is, but it's still got a little bit of leg. Like watch when I come back. See, like see how it takes a little bit, how it don't snap right back. Like some are really responsive. It might be at 100%. So let's go and check the flips. So here's the flips. We'll do a front flip first. Or I did a back flip. So it gives itself a little bit of elevation for the flips, if you guys can see that. I'll do a front flip now. So, oh, okay, didn't go that time. Okay, so there's a front flip, you know. That's fairly decent. Let's do a side flip. Let's see what the side flip. Okay, so yeah, it gives itself some elevation. I like that though. That's how a lot of them do, you know. So we're still, oh crap, these bugs are jacking me up actually. There's this dang bug in my, you don't want to leave me alone. Like a mosquito or something. It's kind of jacking up my view. Okay, so we're still in 70%. We're you know, we're still going. 70% rate. Let's go around the tree. So okay. And I took the prop guards on, but I left the landing feet on. So, you know, it might even be a little more mobile in the air without the landing feet, but I'm okay with what it is. So, you know, it's these dang bugs, dude. They're like bothering me. Mosquito, he's like right on my face. Okay, so let's go to 100%. So now we're gonna go to 100% rate. Okay, so now we're in 3. So definitely you could see the 100% kick. Look at that. I don't know if you guys could see that, but yeah, it definitely moves a lot more, a lot faster, you know. And now let's check the yaw. Let's check the yaw at 100%. I'm sure it's gonna be a lot faster as well. So, oh yeah, look at 100% yaw rate. 100% yaw rate kind of books. That's nice, guys. So okay. So 100% yaw rate is pretty fast. Oh, look at that. So let's go the other way. So there's 100% yaw rate. I don't know if you guys can see that. I mean, but it boogies on 100% yaw rate. Watch, I'll go ahead and definitely. There needs to be some trim adjustment though, because I notice now that I'm doing the yaw, it's really taking off a bit, you know. Hey, look at that, see? 100% rate though, right there. Definitely moves a lot quicker than. There's a big difference between the 40% and the 100%. I mean, I could see a difference between the 40 and 70, but not huge, you know, not huge. But we are at 100% right now, so it's moving. 100% yaw is definitely grooving too, you know. It just seems like it's kind of out of trim. See, it's still moving all the way over to the left. I'm putting massive amounts of trim on it, and it's still, see that, guys? Look. So now it'll stay straight, but the only thing is when you do the yaw, is look, it'll shift. That's what I don't like when you put all the trim on it. It's hard to keep the yaw movement straight. Oh, well, that was the first crash, so. I'm trying to straighten it out. I don't know how much trim, but we're good. We're still good. We probably still have quite a bit of a flight time here, and we went through all the rates. We went through 40, 70%, and now we're at 100. We've showed the yaw at all the rates. Let's try headless mode. Now this is one thing you got to be careful with. This always don't work. So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna go to beginner rate for this. So let's see. I pressed it, it beeped. So, oh wow, I think it worked. Look guys, headless mode working right off the bat. That's pretty cool. And see, that's what headless mode is, Max. Back and forth yaw. See how it's coming back and forth? That's headless mode, guys. There we go. Yeah, because see, when headless mode doesn't work and you're doing yaw and you're going back, yeah. And if you were to do yaw and try to do back and forth yaw like that with headless mode not working, this would have been gone. So headless mode worked on the first time. That's actually, I'm pretty surprised. It's working pretty damn good. I don't think I've ever probably tried something that's stayed this locked on headless mode this long. This is really good actually, yeah. And I'm even switching yaw and it's still staying. So we can definitely say the Sky Dreamer has kick butt headless. Look at that, guys. Gee. Yeah. And that's on low rate. I wonder if I change. Okay. Yeah, look, even on higher rate, look, even faster. I'm still getting back and forth. Still getting back and forth headless, guys. So headless is definitely working on this thing. Good. I'm down with that. So we know the headless works. It's a nice flyer. I'm gonna say if you guys are looking for something different that you don't have to add to your collection, that's pretty smooth flyer. It's got kick butt headless mode. I think I'm still on headless. Look, I haven't even took it off, but it hasn't thrown me off lock yet. Kick ass headless. If you're looking for something with kick ass headless, pretty manageable yaw between the rates. You know, it's got a real fast yaw at 100%. The pitch ain't the fastest. There is a lot out there with 100% rate pitches that are faster, but this one's manageable. Although one thing is it feels light in the air compared to some of them. Oh, I'm on LVC. I could see the lights blinking. Look, there we go. It died out on me. But if you're looking for something that has decent pitch, manageable yaw between each rate, pretty fast at 100, you know, it's fairly stable. It seems like, you know, I have to add a little bit of trim to stabilize it, and it still seemed like it was drifting, but when you accelerate it and go back and forth and you're moving, it stays pretty stable. If you're looking for something that's pretty stable, you know, pretty decent pitch throughout all the rates. I mean, there's 3 different pitch rates, you know. It's not the fastest. It's not going to be the fastest at 100%, but it still moves. I mean, it probably even moves a little better without these landing feet. So if you're looking for something that has, you know, decent pitch throughout all the rates, decent yaw, pretty fast yaw at 100% rate, got good lights on it for nighttime, and not to mention, I don't know if you guys seen the headless, but this sucker was staying locked in. I was going back and forth. I was changing the rates. It's definitely a good one to get. I wasn't feeling the hype at first. I don't know. To me, the only gripe I have is it still kind of feels light to me in the air. And even just holding it, it's a light quadcopter for as big as it is. You know, it's not heavy at all, but that's not taking anything away from it. It's a good flyer. I'm gonna have to give the Sky Dreamer, well, it is the Sky Dreamer Plus. It says it on there, but on the box it doesn't. But I'm gonna have to give the Sky Dreamer Plus a thumbs up. You know, I'm pretty impressed. I mean, I wish it was a little bit faster. Let's put it that way. The pitch is deep, but not deep enough. You know, when you're going side to side, I wish it had a little deeper pitch and a little more acceleration. But for what it is, I mean, you know, it's definitely a nice flyer. But that headless mode knocked me on my socks. You know, I haven't had anything that stood, you know, a lot of times they won't stay locked like that. So good headless mode. That's about it, you know. Freestyle, signing off. Skydreamer Plus Maiden flight. Alright guys, have a good one. Peace out.